The United States imports oil from Saudi Arabia, cars from Japan, TVs from Korea, and whiskey from Scotland. So what do we import from India? We import people, really smart people. And as you're about to see, the smartest, most successful, most influential Indians who've migrated to the U.S. seem to share a common credential. They're graduates of the Indian Institute of Technology, better known as IIT. Made up of 7 campuses throughout India, IIT may be the most important university you've never heard of.
The IITs probably are the hardest school in the world to get into.
In the whole world.
To the best of my knowledge.
Vinod Khosla got into IIT about 30 years ago. After graduating, he came to the U.S., co-founded Sun Microsystems, and became one of Silicon Valley's most important venture capitalists. He's one of thousands of IIT graduates who've made it big in the U.S.
I want my country to be strong.
Nehru, India's first prime minister, created IIT 50 years ago, just after independence, to train the scientists and engineers he knew the nation would need to move from medieval to modern. He never imagined India would be supplying brain power to the whole world. Would you say that IIT graduates are India's most valuable export?
Yes, undoubtedly.
की नुमाइश के जरिए चीन चाहता है दुनिया का दबदबा। एक के बाद एक अत्याधुनिक हथियार, मिसाइल और खतरनाक लड़ाकू विमान। राष्ट्रीय दिवस के मौके पर चीन ने अपनी ताकत की नुमाइश करने में कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ी। राष्ट्रीय दिवस के बहाने चीन जैसे पूरी दुनिया के सामने अपनी महाशक्ति होने का सबूत पेश कर रहा था। सैनिक ताकत की इस नुमाइश के पीछे चीन की मंशा किसी से छुपी नहीं है। ये घातक हथियार पूरे महाद्वीप के देशों के लिए चुनौती भी है और चिंता का सबब भी। इनमें सबसे खतरनाक है ICBM डोंगफेंग 31 मिसाइल। ये एक इंटरकॉन्टिनेंटल बैलिस्टिक मिसाइल है, यानी ये मिसाइल एक महाद्वीप से दूसरे महाद्वीप तक मार कर सकती है। इसकी मारक क्षमता 9000 किलोमीटर है। ये मिसाइल किस कदर कहर बर्बाद करती है, इसका अंदाजा इसी से लगाया जा सकता है कि ये एक साथ कई न्यूक्लियर वॉरहेड्स यानी परमाणु हथियार ले जाने की क्षमता रखती है। ये है चीन की शिप टू एयर मिसाइल, जिसे चीन अपने नौसेना का बेहद अहम हिस्सा मानता है। इस परेड में चीन ने जमीन से हवा में मार करने वाले मिसाइल को भी शामिल किया। परेड में चीन में बने अत्याधुनिक लड़ाकू विमान J-11 की भी नुमाइश की गई। चीन का दावा है कि ये लड़ाकू विमान दुश्मनों के साथ साथ हर मौसम का मुकाबला करने में कामयाब है। इसलिए चीन अपने इस विमान को ग्रेट वॉल इन द स्काई भी कहता है। इस परेड में J-10 और KJ-200 फाइटर जेट विमान भी शामिल हुए। चीन ने अपने मानक रहित दोही विमान और हवा में इंजन भरने वाले मिड एयर रिसीवर विमानों को भी दुनिया के सामने रखा। चीन का मकसद सिर्फ अपनी सैनिक ताकत का प्रदर्शन करना नहीं था। चीन पूरी दुनिया के सामने अपनी तकनीकी ताकत भी जाहिर करना चाहता था। पूरे समारोह के दौरान इस बात को बार बार दोहराया गया कि परेड में शामिल सभी घातक हथियार चीन में ही बनाए गए हैं।
Year 2050 accounts for 25% of the total GDP of the 9 developed nations in the world. Year 2025, be it services, manufacturing or research, India leads the world in each of these. India. The future is here. Is this a fantasy or a realistic projection? Is it just a dream or an actionable vision? Are they images, or do they have a solid story behind them? Let's look at the picture of India. It was Aryabhatta, an Indian, the inventor of the zero, who took the first step. The father of surgery, Sushruta, was part of this DNA. Takshashila, the first university in the world, was on this soil. We could go on and on, but there is no need, because the biggest testimony of all is reflected in what Albert Einstein said. We owe a lot to the Indians, who taught us how to count, without which no worthwhile scientific discovery could have been made. Not many know the glitter that is India. It is the largest consumer of gold. The strength that is India. It is the largest producer of milk and tea in the world. The movement that is India. It has the largest rail network in the world. The communication hub that is India. It has the largest postal network in the world. Its GDP grew by 5.5% every year over 10 years and has now surged to 8% this year. On purchasing power parity, it is already the 5th largest economy and will be the 3rd in another few decades. It has a high domestic saving of 24%. Overall, an economic powerhouse in the making. Nine out of 10 precious stones were value added in India. So were 90% of the pearls in the world. Today, India is on the verge of becoming the largest services provider in the world, an outsourcing BPO giant. From call centers to tax returns, from software to medical transcriptions, from medical diagnosis to equity research, the outsourcing surge is activating the DNA, fast and furious. The BPO industry will grow to approximately $100 billion, employing 10 million by 2010. No wonder the inventor of the zero is adding so many zeros to its achievements. There are more engineers and scientists in the city of Bangalore than in Silicon Valley. So, perhaps now you know about the other India. The other India which is changing the world and itself. We would like you to take this India with you, because your future is here.